and welcome to the start of a new vlog. It is Monday morning and I've been working on Patreon stitch markers and now I'm just taking a little break. Maddie and I just went for a little walk. It's very chilly out today, but the sun is shining and so that felt really nice. And now I'm just gonna have some coffee and a little bit of breakfast. I need a sip. I'm going thrifting and out for lunch with my friend Jasmine later this morning, which I am so excited about. And I'd like to get just a little bit more work done before I leave. And so I'm not gonna take very long of a break. Well, I guess it kind of is a long break because we went for a walk, but I'm not gonna take very much time here. I'm just gonna eat my breakfast and maybe knit 2 rows, which is not much since these rows are so short. I have made some progress on Leaflet since the last vlog. I think I might have actually restarted this since I showed it to you last. I'm not sure. I don't remember where we left off, but I got it up to the part where you start increasing. And then I decided I wanted to make this part, like the tie part, longer than what the pattern actually calls for, since this one's just gonna be really short. I'm making it shorter than the original pattern, and I just wanna tie it around my neck. Not sure if I'm gonna wrap it once or twice. I still haven't decided on that, but yeah, I just thought that I wanted the tie to be like a little bit longer so I could comfortably tie it and then have a little bit of the ends hanging down. I thought that that would look cute. So I ended up like getting up to that part, starting the increases, and then I could have just ripped back the increasing that I'd done. But you know how when a project is like really small, like you're just kind of getting started and it's almost easier to just restart versus like trying to pick things back up. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. And so I just ripped all the way back and re-knit the tie part and made it longer. I did 24 repeats instead of 17. And then just, yeah, started into the increasing part. And now I'm just working on the straight part. So after it increases, then it's just straight. And I need to put my progress marker on. We went to a Christmas concert. We went to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra over the weekend with our friends Bob and Katie. And I wasn't wearing anything holiday. I wanted to finish this in time to wear, and that obviously didn't happen. And so I was like, well, I could at least put a Christmas progress marker on my project. And so I put my little Christmas house on, but then I took it back off because I'm still enjoying this progress marker, and I don't know, it just really goes with, I know I showed it to you in the last vlog, but it just really goes with like this yarn. And I also have stitch markers that kind of coordinate. I've kind of got this little like purpley mauve one. I guess it doesn't exactly match, but yeah, the stitch markers are coordinated, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one back on. But it was fun to use the Christmas progress marker too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my breakfast and a couple rows. Cleaned out my closet over the weekend. And so I actually have a couple of bags to donate. This is proof, Katie. When I told my friend that I got rid of 3 bags of clothes, I had 1 bag that was just stuff that was too worn out to even donate. But she did not believe me that I got rid of that much stuff and still had anything left, because I have a very minimal wardrobe, but I still am wearing clothes. There's still things in my closet, but I also have some room for some new thrift finds. So hopefully I find some good things today. just got back home after a really fun day of thrifting. I found some good stuff and we had a great time together. So I think I'm gonna get the laundry started with some of the things that I found, and then I think I'm gonna get back to work and try to do a little bit more before Jake gets home. Still have like maybe an hour and a half left that I could get a little bit more done. And yeah, I don't know if you guys would want to see a little thrift haul, if that's anything that interests you or not. I wish that you could answer in real time, but I don't know. We'll see once I get everything washed up. I got mainly clothes, but a couple, actually, I think like 3 home things. So maybe I'll show you. I don't know. We'll see. Thrifting is a recent, I was going to say like new hobby, but yeah, I've been just kind of started this whole thrifting thing and I've really been having fun with it. I went last week and found some really cool clothes and stuff. So yeah, let me know if any of you like to thrift. I feel like it's like a fun little adventure, like a little treasure hunt. And yeah, I have been enjoying it the few times that I've gone. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that started and get a little bit more work done. Today I was editing the vlog that I filmed last week, and in it I said that as soon as I finished the holiday pre-orders, I was gonna start decorating for Christmas. And that has been a week ago now, and I still haven't started. And I really want to. I don't know why I haven't. I guess we've just had things, like the weekend was kind of busier. I don't know, we had things going on, and I don't know, just every night's had something or whatever. So I went ahead and just pulled out my 2 boxes of Christmas decorations. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna really start decorating tonight, but I thought if I just get them out, and I wanna kind of look through them, which I'm very excited to do. I feel like whenever I get out the boxes of Christmas decorations, it's like almost like opening a Christmas present, because there's usually things that I've kind of like forgotten about, and yeah, it just feels fun to see everything again. So I thought I would just kind of like look through, see what I have. I've already kind of gotten some ideas of a couple of different things that I want to do this year. I started a Pinterest board. I have an idea that I found on there for a centerpiece that I want to do. And then what else was there? Oh, I ordered some paper, I think snowflakes. I looked at stars and snowflakes, but I think I ended up going with the snowflakes. And they haven't arrived yet. And so I have that. And then I think there was one other thing. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so I have just like a few little things that I want to do a little bit different this year. And then, of course, what I have here in these boxes. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look through them. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just put them in the spare bedroom. That way they're nice and handy, and I can maybe just, yeah, do like a little bit at a time, even like in the evenings when I just feel like doing like a little bit, because I feel like doing it all at once sometimes can be overwhelming, which is I think usually what I do, or like do it like in one weekend. This might be the earliest that I've ever started decorating. I think I usually wait until either like Thanksgiving week, or probably more often like the weekend after Thanksgiving. Which I was thinking about it, and if I wait until then, like especially the weekend after, there's really only going to be, well, really slightly less than 4 weeks with the way that Thanksgiving falls this year. Yeah, I think it'd be like, what, 3.5-ish if I waited till the weekend after, which Thanksgiving is next week. But today's Tuesday, so we're just, I think, is today the 18th? So we're just past like mid-November. But yeah, I kind of want to enjoy the decorations a little bit longer. I feel like Christmas, like compared to other like seasons, it kind of doesn't get as much time, because like fall decorations, I'll leave those up for a couple of months, and then yeah, if Christmas is only out for like 3.5, 4.5 weeks, that just doesn't feel very long to enjoy it. And I love Christmas decorations. So anyway, that's my thought on that. Because, oh, and the reason, if you're wondering, like, well, why do Christmas decorations end on Christmas? That's because I take my Christmas decorations down, like, right after Christmas, often the next day, or, like, within the next few days, usually. So I would prefer to decorate early and take them down right after Christmas. So, yeah, that's just my preference. I would love to hear what you do. If you put yours up super early, like early November or around this time, mid-November, or if you wait till after Thanksgiving or December 1st, and then how long you leave them up, because I feel like everybody has an opinion about that. And yeah, it's just fun to hear what everybody does. So I don't feel super stuck on when to put them up, like super set on that, I guess. But the taking them down, once it's over for me. So that part I am kind of opinionated about. But yeah, the other part can be flexible. And this year, I feel like doing it a little bit earlier than normal for me. I am excited to look through these things. Look at how cute, all the little stuff. Let's see what's in this box. This one smells good. I've got this reed diffuser that I usually set out in the garage on the little like landing shelf there, and it's cinnamon vanilla. So this whole box smells really good. I don't know why the lid is open on that. Oh, maybe because I put the reeds in a baggie or something. Anyway, so yeah, Jake will be home in a little bit. I think he'll be home, let me see what time it is. Like about in a half an hour. So he was going to the gym after work, so he's getting home a little bit later than normal. And I think he might just pick up dinner tonight because we really need to do a grocery shop. And yeah, with him getting home later from work, that just sounded easier to both of us. So I think that's probably what he's gonna do. I'm hoping, because I kind of just wanna, well, honestly, I wanna look at this stuff and then I probably am just gonna relax and knit because yeah, I really want to knit this evening. Does he have dinner? He has dinner! Not for you, Maddie Moo. You already had yours. We have Chinese. I'm guessing the usual order? Yep. Except from a different place because the place we usually get it is closed on Tuesdays, which is so weird. So, crab rangoon, General Tso's, and an egg roll. Somebody is interrupting the knitting, but that's okay. Do you need cuddles? Yeah. Is it cuddle time? Can I get back to my knitting? No? You guys, I have an FO. I finished this last night and got it blocked so that I could wear it today. And oh my gosh, I am absolutely in love. I feel like the fit is, yeah, it's just perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Let me turn the camera on here and I will show you my whole outfit. So this is a totally thrifted fit. I got the pants on Monday when I went thrifting with Jasmine. And then this sweater is also thrifted. And then I also have this cute little jacket that I'm gonna throw on with it to finish off the outfit. And I will share details about Leaflet, like the modifications that I made, and I will share the rest of my thrift haul with you guys later. But for now, I am off to meet Meg for coffee and knitting. We're meeting at a coffee shop called The Exchange in Canal Fulton. I think it's a new-ish coffee shop. I could be wrong on that. But Jake and I went there for the first time over the weekend, and we really liked it. It's a really pretty coffee shop. And so when Meg and I were making plans, she said she wanted to go somewhere different. And so I suggested there. Well, before I suggested there, I looked up to see how far it would be for her. And it was pretty much exactly the same distance as it is for me. It's not really halfway like between the two of us, but it was like the same distance. So I suggested we go there. And so, yeah, that's where we're meeting. Home, and so I thought I would go ahead and share the details on my little mini leaflet. Oh my goodness, I am so obsessed with this. It is just, well, for one, it just lays perfectly. I've had my coat on and off, and I got groceries afterwards, and so yeah, I've just been like moving all around, and it just stays like this and is so cute. I do not think that this will be the only one that I knit. When I was driving home, I was already thinking, what other colors would be good to have this in? So the details, I made this with Meadow fingering yarn, and I used exactly 20 grams. So you probably could do this with a mini skein. If you did, I might do just a few less repeats on this, or weigh your mini to make sure that you have, that it's like a heavier mini, maybe even a little over 20 grams just to be safe. But yeah, Meadow fingering, 20 grams. And I used a US 5, which is I think a 3.75 millimeter needle. And then the modifications that I made were the repeats of rows 2 and 3. I did 7 more than what the pattern calls for. So the part where it tells you to repeat rows 2 and 3 so many times, just add 7 more repeats to that on both ends when you do that. And then in the middle, for the part where it says to work these rows 30 times, I did that section just 6 times. So like this part in here, like the main part, I did 6 repeats instead of 30 of those. So those were the modifications, and I don't think I would change anything about it. I like the way that it lays around my neck. It's not like too tight, but it's also not too loose. And yeah, it's just a really cute little accessory and such a quick knit, which is always fun too. So that's the details on that. I have the clothes that I thrifted in here in the Hooga room. I haven't put them away in my closet yet. I got them all washed, and well, I steamed a couple of them, and yeah, so I thought I would just go ahead and share my little thrift haul with you guys. You've already seen the pants that I'm wearing. And I grabbed my receipt too, because when I've watched vlogs where people share like their thrift haul, I just think it's so fun to hear their prices too. So my pants were $5. And then I'll show you the tops next. So I got this cute little t-shirt. So I'm picturing this with some high-waisted jeans, and then maybe my April cardigan over it would be really cute, or of course it would be cute for summer as well. So this was $3. All of the tops were $3 actually. Then I also got this really nice chambray shirt, a nice dark wash, which I think is so cute. I've already tried this on and rolled up one of the sleeves, and yeah, it is super cute. And then I also love shopping in the men's section. And so this was from the men's section, but I was thinking this would be so fun for the holidays. I got a cream vest last week when I was thrifting. And so I thought that would be so cute over this for just like a cute little holiday look. So a nice red plaid. And then this is more for spring, but I just couldn't pass up this beautiful butter yellow. And then I also got this cute little quilted vest for $3. It is a J. Jill. And oh yeah, I just thought that was so cute. And then This next thing, oh my gosh, this took me back to my childhood. I feel like this is totally something my mom would have had. She probably did have. There's even the, which I'm gonna have to, oh, I probably shouldn't put it over this sweater actually. I'm gonna have to figure out how to remove these. The shoulder pads are gone, but the Velcro is still in here. So, and it's actually in the seam. So I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, just like carefully cut that out. But, well, maybe I'll just carefully put it on because it is so cute. Is that not so cute with the sleeves rolled up a bit and the right accessories and everything? I just love the like wash on it. Nice and like broken in, and yeah, just really cute. And that was, oh, I guess I've stopped saying price. Well, all the shirts were the same price. They were all $3. This was $5. And then I also got a coat, and it was $8. And I just love the neutral color of it and kind of like the bigger fit and these toggle buttons. I just thought it was super cute. It does have a zipper too, and would just be really fun to style for winter and just wear to keep cozy. And then I do have one other thing in here that I also thrifted. It's not clothing, but they had a huge craft section. That store that we went to is so ginormous. They have a giant clothing section. They have jewelry, accessories, bags, all kinds of home things. There's a craft section, a giant warehouse with furniture, and then there was kids stuff too. I didn't go in the furniture or the kids, but yeah, it's just absolutely huge. So I did get a couple of fabrics. They're just small pieces. I think this one was $1. It's folded in half, so it's bigger than that. And then this one was 25 cents. So for $1.25, I added to my fabric stash. I just thought that these would be good for like patchworking, doing some fun little projects. And I don't have a lot of fabric. And for projects like that, like you want a variety. And so I just thought these would be kind of fun to have on hand. That way when I'm inspired to make a little project, I have some things to pick from. I got a couple of little home decor things. This leaf candle holder, which I'm done with fall now, but I just thought it was so cute. And I love lighting taper candles. Like once we get into cozy season, you know, when it's getting dark earlier, I just love lighting a candle like when we sit down for dinner, and I just thought that this was really pretty, and it was 50 cents, so I couldn't pass it up even though it will be put away until next year. And then I also got this glass vase thing, whatever you would call that. I'd seen something on Pinterest, an idea for a centerpiece here for the table. I'll put a picture of it here on the screen. And I thought that this was just perfect. It has fairly straight sides, which is kind of like what was in the picture, and it was $1. So that I will be using for Christmas decor. And then the last thing is out here in the garage. I normally get a like fresh pine wreath for the door, which I love more than what I bought. But when I saw this, I felt like I just couldn't pass it up for the price. And yeah, it's not like, it's for the front door. It's not like you're looking at it super close. And so I just felt like, yeah, it was a good thing to get. I just set it on the mower here until I put it on the door. But yeah, I thought that it was a really nice one. There's several kinds of pine in it and these green berries and little spriggy things. And so I thought I could add a bow and then maybe some pine cones too. And I think it'll be really pretty. And it was only $6. Maddie is all worked up because I went out in the garage. Did you not like that? Yeah, were you barking and upset? She does not like to be left, let me tell you. So yeah, that was my little thrifting haul. I think I will end the vlog here because I want to get this edited so I can get it out to you guys. And I'm sure at this point it's probably getting quite long. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all doing well and I will see you soon.